Hi, my name's Mark. I'm just back from a Dudes and Dogs walk. And I'm making this because I've been involved with Dudes and Dogs now for the better part of 2.5 years, and I've found that being involved with this group has had a huge positive impact on my life. I have found that being involved with a group like this has given me a real sense of purpose again, and it has allowed me to meet people in similar situations, and it's allowed me to share my own story and my own struggles of dealing with my own mental health issues, and it has given me a connection back to dogs that I lost for a long time, and it's helped me to see that having a dog in my life is a hugely important thing. I feel that the work that Dudes and Dogs is doing is fantastic. I wish that we were able to do it on a larger scale, but obviously we're limited by the voluntary nature of the organisation, and I'm hoping that's going to change, and that's why organisations like yourselves are bringing people together will be able to fund such a fantastic and give Rob the means and wherewithal to bring this to more people who really, really need it, and to bring this hopefully to a younger generation too. So I have nothing but great things to say about Dudes and Dogs. It's changed my life for the better, and I hope that it continues for a long time, and I hope to always in some shape or form be involved as a dog.
Hi, my name's Tony Phipps, a former Royal Marine of 23 years with operational experience of 2 tours of Iraq, 1 tour of Bosnia, helping UK Special Forces capture war criminals, 6 months in the South Arabian Gulf, countering anti-piracy, and a 6-month tour of Afghanistan. I left in 2013, and it wasn't until then that I realised that all my years in the military had come at a mental cost. I started to suffer with survivor's guilt, and then I have episodes every few months, and it wasn't until I took responsibility for my mental health, it started getting to help, that I started to find myself making progress in regards to my mental health. But with all the courses I went on all the deep dive sort of like counselling sessions that I had, and throwing lots of money at it, I found it was just a temporary, what I call a sticking plaster over a wound. And then after, a couple months later, I'd have another episode. But then I moved to Bristol in 2019 and joined Dudes and Dogs. And to look back on it now, it changed my life. And I feel that the fact that you can go out under no pressure with a group of guys in a wide open space has made a massive difference, and as a result I can't remember the last time I had a mental health episode. So I will always be indebted to Dudes and Dogs. I feel that they've saved my life in many ways, more than one. Thank you.
Hello everyone at Bringing People Together. My name's Kieran and I host the Dudes and Dogs walks for Stroud. I love doing it because of all the good it does for the community, and it brings benefits to people of all walks of life, all different careers, social circles, social class. Everyone can get something out of it. Some people come along who really need it, they need that safe space, they need to talk to someone, they don't feel they have that already. And other people who come along the social side of it, they need an excuse to get out of the house, and it does them a lot of good in maintaining their mental health. I've been doing this for 2 years now. I've seen it do a lot of good, and I've heard a lot of good from the other walks as well. I get a lot of people locally who thank me for it, and people who are glad that this exists for those who need it.
My name's Ian Coates and I'm one of the dog dudes in South Wales. I first came across Dudes and Dogs as a service user something that really, really helped me at a time when my mental health was not in a great place. It's a very simple idea in terms of walking and talking, but from a male perspective, getting out in the open air, having the dogs there, and talking to people that you don't necessarily know was really freeing. And on top of that, not only did I find somewhere that I could go and talk, but a group of guys, a community of guys that were actively promoting positive mental health, actively promoting positive habits in which to improve your mental health, and encouraging people to talk. And what started off as something that was something for me has snowballed, and now I actively talk about my experience. And on top of that, through Dudes and Dogs, I've got a great bunch of friends as well.
My name's Nick. I'm the dog dude for Henley-on-Thames in South Oxfordshire. I've been leading walks now for almost a year. Personally got a lot from it. Wanted to become a dog dude, having faced some periods of anxiety through my life and feeling I'd like to kind of support other guys in some way. And it's done great things for me with my social anxiety, leading the walks every Sunday with my dog Otto. I've got a nice core of group of guys who come regularly on the walks. There is no fixed type of guy who come on the walks. I've got people who've got some quite serious personal issues, addiction issues they're managing, through to guys who just want to come for a social every week and meet other guys. The vibe is always supportive, warm, relaxed. That's what I try and set. And so I've got a regular, pretty much fully booked walk every week. And I've heard guys refer to it as a lifeline for them, and it's now just become really a part of their weekly routine that they really depend upon. They've also said, you know, some of these guys are in the professional system looking for professional support, which is let them down, or they've got long waiting lists for, and this is where Dudes and Dogs have been incredibly powerful for guys who just need a network of others where they can come and share their feelings and get stuff off their chest, and it stops it bottling up. Love doing it, and hopefully it can continue to grow and support other guys nationwide.